Today we're currently stood at the Golden Triangle. You may be asking, well, what is the Golden Triangle? Well, I can show you. This is it. It is the crossing between Thailand, Laos and Myanmar. So we're currently on the Thailand side, and if we look over here, this is the Mekong River. If you were watching the videos in Phnom Penh, you will know we were at the Mekong River, and it's once again up here, just way north, up in the north of Thailand where we are. And over there, across the river, that is Laos. So you can see a load of buildings over there, construction going on much further down there, which I'll show you guys later. Look, there's vessels carrying things over. I think you can actually do boat trips from here on the river, do river cruises, and I think you can actually go to Laos legally. And then Myanmar is over there. I don't know if it's this part here or over there, but it's in that direction. So you've got Thailand, Myanmar and Laos. 3 countries all in one site. How crazy is that? So the town is that way. I'm not actually sure what the town is called. I just know it's the Golden Triangle area, but we're gonna go explore that way, see what's going on. But look at that, you've got an elephant up there with a nice archway displaying the 3 countries with the flags. So you can see down there, there's some tourists getting onto that little dinghy vessel type thing. There's another group over there. Now I'm not sure if they're gonna go do a river tour and maybe come back, or whether they'll be dropped off over there, because I can see the same type of boats over on the Laos side. So that is interesting. I'm not sure if we'll do it. I think it's probably more on the bit of the expensive side. Yeah, but
also a bit risky potentially.
A bit risky potentially, yeah, any legal issues, and I kind of want to stay away from that. But what's your opinions, Tegan, on this Laos Myanmar Golden Triangle?
It's an interesting area. It's a shame we can't go over and see, but I think from here we can see a little bit. So
yeah,
we'll
it's nice. Yeah, and the Laos side has been linked to a lot of criminal activities. I think there's a lot of Chinese gangsters over there in the illegal casinos, money laundering, human trafficking. So I think it's best if we just stay away from that, because I don't want to get involved in that or get in any trouble. So I think we'll stick to the Thailand side where I know it's going to be safer. Yeah, it's a very interesting little town. There's not much going on. It's a lot of just pop-up stalls selling, you know, like that lady there's doing hand woven bags. You've got food and drink here, and then over here you've got another massive golden lady Buddha, a massive elephant, and it's actually all on top of this custom built, I don't know if it's custom built or if it was once a boat, but it's here on the side of the river, Mekong River. Yeah, very interesting. Really enjoying and looking forward to explore this place. Nothing much going on down there. Yeah, just a load of these boats again. And over here you've got a little archway, another religious statue with elephants, and there you've got a cool 3-headed dragon. And if you saw yesterday's video at the Myanmar border crossing, you would have seen a lot of these artifacts and religious statues at the top of the hill where we was at the skywalk. And there's, you know, they're all the same here really, but it's an interesting little area. Up there is looking quite tropical, which is cool. And then the town just wraps around down there. Just casually walking under an elephant, how cool's that? And then up here, I'm not sure if I'm allowed. Look, today guys, I'm wearing long pants as opposed to yesterday. Let me see if I can go up here, get a better view of what's going on over in Laos. It'll be interesting to see. Yeah, so actually it's quite big, this Lady Buddha, isn't it? Wow, we've come from behind, so we'll go over to the front and see what's going on. Yeah, already I can see on the Laos side from here, there's a lot of high-rise construction going on over there, and none of it actually looks finished. Kind of reminds me of Sinukville. If you saw the videos in Cambodia in the south, that was a Chinese-run city, and it looks like over there is, because I was reading some news reports of a Chinese gangster called Wei Zhu, I think he's called, and he runs a lot of the illegal casinos over there in Laos. I'm not sure what the town is actually called on that side of the border. I was looking on a map, but I couldn't find the name of it. But yeah, if I walk over here, you'll be able to see there's loads of boats, and people are making offerings there. But over there, look at all the boats over there. So that'll be people's livelihoods here, you know, making money off tours and river cruises, because the Mekong River is one of the most famous rivers in Asia. I really like this here, look at that. Welcome to AEC. I think EC means economic committee, maybe Asian Economic Committee, I'm not sure. Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Laos, Indonesia, Cambodia, Brunei, Vietnam, Myanmar and the Philippines. I love that, I love all the flags here. The only countries we will not be going to in this whole trip are probably Myanmar and Laos. Thank you guys in yesterday's video for telling me it's Myanmar, not Myanmar like I was calling it. I'm really excited to go to this country though, Brunei. That's going to be such an undiscovered country to not a lot of tourists go there, do they? So, you know, 3 more little lady buddies here, people selling boat tours over there. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, Tegan's over here, so we're at the other end of the boat now. So up there's the lady buddy, and we've come down here. It says here we can go down these stairs onto the Mekong River. I'm not sure if this is where the boat cruises. I keep saying the word cruise, they're not really cruises, they're just little rafts. But let's see if we can get a bit of a closer up view to this Mekong River. Very famous river. Yeah, there's 2 tourists down there. There's actually nothing much going on. It's actually looking quite sketchy. It's all held up by ropes and little metal shafts there. And the river itself is quite murky, a lot of mud. Again, you guys in the comments were saying the north had a lot of severe floods, so that could be a reason why it's so murky. But yeah, very nice little river. Hello guys, how are you all? Look at this. Look how cool this is. We've got an elephant here, an elephant here. Big massive gold statue. How cool is this? There's some stairs that come up to here. So we're entering more of the town part of it. There's a 7-Eleven there. I think that might be the only kind of convenience known brand here. But apart from that, I've seen on reviews that there's not much actually going on in this town. It's quite empty, you know what I mean? Apparently the Laos side is, you know, it's a bit more dangerous. There's a guy down there sneezing his head off. This side is not as interesting as the Laos side. The actual town itself, there's not much going on. There are some stalls. That guy, man, keeps sneezing. It's a nice little fountain here, golden triangle over there. Yeah, that's all there is really here. This is the selling point, the golden triangle, that phrase. If it weren't for that, this place would be a ghost town. So the geographical boundaries are what gives this place the economic power for tourists like us coming. Like, look over here, it says Department of Tourism Chiang Rai. Apart from it says Department of Tourism Chiang Rai. It's missing a load of letters off it, that's a shame. That actually is a map of Thailand itself. Look at that, that's quite nice to see. So it says up there, we're up here in the Chiang Rai province. Bangkok is just down here, and then these are all the islands, you know, Phuket over here, and then coming down to Malaysia, which is what we're going to be doing now. So once we leave here, we're going to come all the way down Malaysia, and then Singapore. So that is interesting, yeah. Tegan, I think, is just over there looking at the shops. You've got another place here you can see a good angle of the Mekong River. That boat down there is a bit more advanced compared to the ones I saw all the way down there. That one's actually got kind of seating and a roof. It just looks more like an actual proper boat. Interesting, there's a guy there just swinging on a hammock. And yeah, a load of tour vans, and yeah, we've seen quite a lot of tourists from, like, you know, the Western world like us, but they all have tour guides. I think we're the only people without tour guides, so that's interesting. Maybe people don't feel safe coming here without a tour guide, but to be honest with you, there's nothing going on. I'm just saying, everyone that we've seen that are tourists have tour guides, but yeah, maybe because they feel unsafe or what, but we're fine here, aren't we?
Yeah, and it was so much cheaper. It only cost us around £5 to get a taxi here from where we were, which was about 40 minutes away. Yeah, so that was crazy value to get here. So we're just going to walk down through the town now, maybe go up on some more undiscovered streets and just show you guys what the Golden Triangle is looking like. That's quite funny. The toilet is 3 to 5 baht, so why is it 3 if you're having maybe the number 1, or 5 baht if you're having the number 2? Well, how would they know? Yeah. So this is the main road going through the town here at the Golden Triangle. I'm stood in the middle of the road. I mean, it's absolutely derelict. There's one van coming here, but there's no cars, there's no people on the streets. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the heat, it's too hot, I don't know. There's nobody here, look. Oh, one bike again coming.
but there's just nothing going on. All these businesses are half shut. Thai massage, shut. Yeah, very strange. I think they literally just rely on tourism here to make a living, because I can't see how anything else is making them money. Look at this, we've come to a bit of an undiscovered temple here, the Wat Sob Ruak. Tegan made a good point earlier. Everyone talks about that white temple in Chiang Rai, but look at this, it's exactly the same. It might not be as big and as grand, but it's got 3 massive dragon heads there, the same there, and a really nice, luxurious, almost modern looking temple, isn't it?
It's really peaceful.
It is, and there's absolutely nobody here. We did the same thing yesterday, that orange one, or the golden and orange one.
I feel like the ones that are hidden and undiscovered are the most beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah, literally.
Grand.
There's nobody here, look. It's just me and Tegan. There's no one even looking after it. Not gonna go in, but yeah, look at that from the outside. It looks really grand and beautiful. Let's just look at it from the side, just to see how far back it goes. Yeah, so not very far back at all, but look at that, yeah. Very nice. Right, we're gonna go in. I've taken my shoes off, and look at this. Wow, there's a massive lady Buddha in the back there. Well, actually that's it, to be honest. Just a lady Buddha, 4 small ones, nothing else really. Quite like this little street here, just coming out onto the outskirts of the town. Look at the coloured buildings, it's almost like a rainbow. You've got light green, darker, pink, white, brown, kind of orangey purple. Yeah, not much going on really around here though now. It's that area down there was literally it. That was the tourist zone where all the little shops are. You come 5 minutes out and it's, look at that, that building's for sale. There's nothing going on, it's just all half abandoned, and not abandoned, but just there's no business going on around here because there's no one to spend the money. This is the Ching Sian Marine Police Station. I don't know if that's the station, there's no one in there. It's not that building either, because that's a hotel and restaurant, so this literally must be it. There's a nice little cafe here, which was quite modern when we walked past. Just saw a rat go through there. But yeah, this is again is the Mekong River, just way further down. Ah no, look, Royal Thai Police. Ah look, got one of the dinghies there, and then 2 proper high-speed boats there. That's interesting. That is the police station, not that up there, I was gonna say. And you can see now Laos in a lot more detail over here. There's a building over there, I don't know if you can see it. It's actually shaped as a crown. You've got a bigger gold building next to it, and all of them skyscrapers over there, which none of them are completed. If you look in the background there, I don't know if you can see, but again, none of the buildings are completed. There's one over there in a cream colour that's not completed. So yeah, a lot of unfinished development going on over on the Laos side. Interesting. Doesn't seem like there's much going on though going this way. You've got the mountains in the distance covered by the clouds. It looks like it's raining over there. Over here it's fine though. The Golden Triangle Immigration Checkpoint, 150 metres that way. What, that little rusty thing? Or maybe it is that Thai Royal Police over there. Maybe you can't come over without going to them, I'm not sure. And this here is also interesting. You've got the Chiang Rai Animal Quarantine Station, the Plant Quarantine Station, and the Fish Inspection Office. Again, looks abandoned. And then this is the end of the town here really, guys. Look, you've got a building there, a building there, a building there, and then it just goes off back into the wilderness and the jungles of the Chiang Rai province where we are. So this is the end of the town really. Bit underwhelmed. There's just nothing much going on, is there? No, nothing much for tourists to see apart from...
It's a random town, isn't it? And it just so happens this is the Golden Triangle area. So.
Yeah, they got lucky in terms of like geography.
Yeah. Just
being sat on 3 countries where they meet. We've made an agreement off camera. If this video gets 100,000 views, we'll go over to the Laos side while we're up here in the north of Thailand. I doubt that'll happen, but You never know, do you?
You never know.
Look at that. That's interesting to say the least. A mint farm. I'm not sure what that symbolises. Well, I'm sure we all know. But what does that mean, guys? 5 miles, 5 kilometres, 5 minutes in that direction. There's something going on. I won't say it on the camera because I don't want YouTube to tell me off. This gives a bit more context, guys, to what we're working with. So look, this is the Thailand side, and then all this is the Laos side, and then where are we? Myanmar is here. So it's like 1, 2, 3. That's quite cool, actually. Wait. Oh yeah, that's right, because look, we were here. This is where we are, this is where we were in yesterday's video. This is where we currently are, in this area. So we're looking towards here, and then that way is down to Myanmar. But that's quite interesting, look at that. So we're here, and China isn't even that far away either. Cool. This is the best river view I think we're going to get, guys, of the Mekong. We've come to a nice little platform here, which gives very good scenic views. I like it. Lao.
Look at that, it looks like a ship or something there.
Oh yeah, look at that. That was the window of it. Should we ring the number and tell them your ship sank? Yeah, the Mekong. You can see some good mountains in the distance over there as well. Very nice. And then over there's the Lady Buddha, which we saw earlier, and Myanmar is in that direction. This map here is a better representation, guys. So yeah, so we're stood somewhere around here. That's Myanmar going up north, and then China up here, and then you've got Laos. And that the King's Roman Casino, that is the main kind of highlight spot on the other side of Laos, which is one of the big illegal casinos, or at least underground dodginess going on behind the scenes, run by that Chinese gangster. Just in front of the other side of the 7-Eleven. Tegan's off to go in there because I'm going to do a little mini adventure for you guys. We're going to go to the Wat Phra Phra. I'm sorry, I butchered that completely. Look at that. It's a cool archway, and it's another temple. But yet again, like yesterday, there's a lot of similarities in yesterday's video compared to today. Look at the steps in order to get up here. So we're going to quest to the top and see what's going on, see if we can get some better views maybe of the Mekong River. Here we go again, guys. I'm telling you, the stuff I do for you guys. Got the dragon heads on the base of the stairs. This must be about 200 steps. So, whew, see you guys at the top. Oh, and just like that, guys. Oh, we have made it. So what's it saying here? It says Chinese scene. So this must be the pagoda here, and there's toilets down there. It's very nice. This one is a lot less modern in terms of the white church, or not church, temple we saw earlier. Yeah, look, it's actual brick. It's a lot more older and ancient. Wow, I'm out of breath. So over here is apparently a viewpoint. Now, I really hope we don't have to go up any more stairs. I'm seeing stairs over there. Look, viewpoint to a pagoda, 100 meters this way. Well, there you go, we've already got a crazy view here of the Mekong River and Laos. Down there is where Tegan is in that 7-Eleven. What a beautiful view this is, guys. Look at this. Look at the mountains over there, all the little villages in the Mekong River. But the view doesn't end there, I'm pretty sure, because if we go up here, apparently, well, I don't know if that was the viewpoint, or if up here is maybe the pagoda. So we'll have a see. There's more stairs. I just heard some rattling in them bushes there. I always forget as well, like, because I'm used to like wildlife in the UK, which is basically non-existent, but out here I've seen snakes, I've seen all sorts of exotic things which could potentially be harmful. So look, it's curling up this way now. Oh, it's never ending, this. Oh, this is so high. Look at this, guys. I'm the only tourist up here. The only person I've seen up here, never mind tourist, never mind you know, the locals. Oh my gosh. And it gets, this part is a lot steeper than the other one down there coming up from the 7-Eleven. Oh man, hopefully there's somebody up here, so at least I can have the recognition of knowing I'm not the only one. Oh, look at that, you've got a wall here covered in moss, and that looks like almost like aloe vera coming out of that tree there. Oh, we're so close, guys. Look, it's all gone to ruins, this. And then we have arrived. So this here must be the pagoda. Wow, this reminds me of the Angkor Wat in Cambodia. All of the ruins. Crazy, look at this. Oh man, I'm so sweaty. Wow, look at this, there's nobody here. Literally the only person. What's going on up here then? I'm just going to take my shoes off just. Oh, it says there, take off your shoes. I'll take them off and see what's going on. Is there anybody even here? Oh, no, there's absolutely nobody. Again, a lady Buddha, the offering place, and I'm guessing through there. Oh, look at that, an even more sacred area by the looks of it. And yeah, look, wow, in the trees, up in the mountains. Oh, the things I do for you guys. Jeez, I'm enjoying this golden triangle. Actually, there you go, you've got a way better view here if you look in the distance there of a little port area, but also of Myanmar in the distance through the trees. Well, there's nothing much going on, so I guess we'll head back down. That was a hell of an adventure. What is that? Look at that. It's almost like, ooh, like, I don't know, pureed banana. I don't know. Surprised there's not any monkeys up here. Oh, down here there's something interesting. Let's go look at this actually before we head back down. It looks like, again, some sort of maybe burial place, because where I'm from you bury people in the ground with stones. I'm not sure if that is, or no, I don't think that is actually. But wow, look at the views over there into the Thailand side, and all the forests. And here, look at this, not many tourists are looking at that, are they? Golden triangle there. Everyone's seen the golden triangle where we were earlier throughout the video, but look at this, a more exclusive monument of the golden triangle. It's a shame you can't really see ahead though, all these trees and shrubbery in the way, but yeah, I'm the only person up here. It's absolutely crazy, really appreciating the fact that I've got it to myself, because there's been places we've been to on this trip where it's just, there's so many tourists and you can't even appreciate things properly. Look, I've come here to this, the Wat Pra, so that's this area here, located on the hill near the Mekong River. Wat Pra is centered by a Mon Dop surrounded by 5 small satellite. I'm not gonna lie guys, I have no idea what any of these words are. What does Chedis mean? What does Viran? What does Mon Dop mean? But look at that. This temple was constructed around 759 AD. Wow, that is a very long time ago. Well, it's 2025, that's like over 1,500, no, 1,300, yeah, 1,300 years ago, if not more. So, wow. Just before we head down guys, I'm just going to try and get one final look at a very good viewpoint. So I'm coming off the path here, look at this, into the wilderness with my Crocs on. That's all I wear, Crocs. I don't even wear any type of sneakers. But it looks like here we've got some sort of house that is either under construction or abandoned, or I'm not sure, but there's nobody here. So I guess we'll go over to it. I don't want to be rude or anything, but I feel like this would be interesting to look at. Oh, this is a bit dodgy. Let's let me go on the path here and we can look at it properly. Problem with Crocs is they're made out of rubber, which means you're going to slip very easily. But this is it. Yeah, look, there's nothing going on in there. If I just go around it, we'll be able to see. hopefully a good view of the Mekong again. Well, I mean, that's quite cool. Look at that. A really developed, well-paved road going off there into the distance of Laos. More shrubbery, little side house here. Interesting, very, very interesting, this area. I don't think a lot of tourists have probably been up here. So yeah, I'm just appreciating the views. You can see a temple all the way in the distance in the Laos area over there. I feel like it'd be really interesting to visit that side of the Laos area, but I just don't want to get in any problems with any police, because I know to get over there you have to kind of bribe the police, and I don't want to get into any problems in terms of money or legalities. So, but if the video gets 100k views, we will go. If it goes, you know, like viral. But yeah, wow, what an area. Just listen to that. Just nothing, just the crickets and the nature. Incredible. Right, let's get back down. We're back down now from the bottom. What a hike that was. But look at this, guys. We'll end it with this, an official triangle. Thailand, Myanmar and Laos. Thailand here, Myanmar that way, and Laos that way. Hopefully one day we'll be able to go to them two countries. But yeah, there's another one over here. This actually is the best viewpoint, I think, in terms of the Myanmar, looking that way. And you've got a nice golden path here with the river and the greenery and the gold to signify the golden triangle. Well, we've had a good adventure, haven't we?
We have. It's been fun, hasn't it?
It has. If you've enjoyed today's video, guys, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on tomorrow's video. Comment what you thought about today's video. Take care, guys.
Bye.